What's poppin', Jimbos? You want to support a good cause? You want to support a guy with hemorrhoids? He's got them banded, but they're still there. Then why don't you check out the link in the episode description and in our Instagram bio at Schemin and Dreamin Pod. We got hoodies, t-shirts, mugs, couple leftover hemorrhoids, perk 30s, whatever you want. Or hit us up at snackspot.se/creator/teespring.com.
Well, I'll give a quick shout out to CBDistillery. Hit the link in the episode description and get 25% off your first purchase. And there's free shipping on orders of $75 or more. There are things such as gummies, oils, chocolates, drink mixes, balms, and yes, even more chocolates. Shop by benefit, CBD to relax, to sleep, pain relief, and it's even for your pets. There's new Delta 9 THC gummies that are available in states where it is legalized, and that is the kind that doesn't make you tired, just high as hell. And if you're interested in advertising on this show or our twin show, Two in the Cooler, or requested, email snackspotsports@gmail.com for details on how you could start reaching thousands of listeners in the Buffalo area and beyond, and fuck large companies. I think this should be the intro. Just him doing those noises.
Yeah, they were just noises.
You know how apartheid ended, right?
Apart what? Yeah, cut that. That's a little too racist. That one dude's going to cancel us on fucking Instagram again.
Welcome back to the Schemin and Dreamin Pod, where Ben used to spread his cheeks wide open for his little loop football coach, apparently.
Well, I was a center.
But he was not overweight.
We had an off air talk about Kevin Spacey. How he made little dudes spread themselves for him, which is fucked up. That's weirder than just molesting someone. I'll come out and say it. Is making him do it and then fantasizing just about it.
Like, I don't know. The one guy I read his report was like, he stood in a doorway and he was like, had a towel on, and Kevin Spacey made him drop the towel, spread his cheeks, and he just stared at his asshole.
Yeah, that's weirder than, like, that's just the ultimate balk.
It is a balk. He was in Devil Wears Prada, right?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
I'm just thinking about Kevin Spacey now, and now I got that image in my head, and I don't like it.
I'd rather sit there and think about Kevin Spacey than hear about the movie you just watched.
Oh, the Mark Wahlberg and Kevin Hart movie.
Yeah.
Wasn't great.
I've heard nothing but terrible
It wasn't
things.
great, but it wasn't that bad.
I found this guy, saw this guy on TikTok. He was doing a review of it, and he said, just don't fucking watch it.
You want me to go through most of the plot?
Sure.
Okay. As much as I can remember, I've had a few concussions to my name.
And lots of alcohol.
What do you mean? I did watch it last night. I was kind of intoxicated. So it starts out, Kevin Hart's this fucking super dad.
Wait. Watch it sober. Tonight.
No.
That's a bad fucking movie.
It's... You can't group
Okay,
it.
so, you know what? Just keep going. Kevin Hart, super dad.
So it starts, like, the backstory, how every year Mark Wahlberg has this crazy birthday party. A little sad. He's celebrating the big 4-4.
Okay.
44 years. I mean, if people who celebrate their birthday like that every year, it's a little...
It's super weird.
Like, start a family. Invest in your 401k.
Yeah, it's like grown-ups going Disney.
Yeah.
Like 50-year-old couples.
I stand
no
against
kids.
that.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's really weird.
Yeah, it's for kids.
Like, they're probably like 10% pedophile.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. But anyways, so they're doing this thing, and then Kevin Hart's this super dad, right? All he cares about is his kids. His wife works. She's an architect, I guess.
Okay.
And then Huck's trying to get him. Huck is Mark Wahlberg's character.
That's terrible. Keep going.
I don't know if it's loosely based off Huckleberry Finn.
I don't know.
But his name is Huck. And so he calls him and is like, come to my big 4-4. Kevin Hart's like, no. And then he's just a super dad guy. He goes to some fucking, I don't know what they do for rich people, but some like banquet dinner.
Okay.
And she's talking with all her friends, and he can't add anything of value to the conversation because he's a stay-at-home dad.
That's got to be racist.
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyways, so then...
Speaking of racist, Mark Wahlberg is in this movie.
Mark Wahlberg.
He is a racist.
He's great at softball.
Yeah.
But then they... I don't know. We end up going to Huck's party, and party gets wild. He stabs a puma with an EpiPen. He finds himself, DJ Silk. Then it all goes to shit. He takes a poop in his wife's boss's
Kevin
bed.
Hart?
Yeah, because he thought that her boss was trying to sleep with her when they were just friends.
Ah.
So a little plot twist.
Okay.
Then it winds up that they both become happy and everything. All that jazz. Not great.
That sounds terrible.
It's not great.
There's no world where I'd watch this movie.
Couple funny parts.
I like Kevin Hart. I don't really like Mark Wahlberg. No, he's all right.
I
like the other guys.
It was funny, though. There was one part where the party went back to Kevin Hart's house, and there's, like, hundreds of people there, right? And this one dude who's, like, a teacher's assistant or something with him is just snorting lines, right? And he's all jacked. He's like, I left my family at Legoland to come here. And he's like, are you doing cocaine? He goes, nah, this is my son's ADHD medicine. And he's just all gacked up on that. That was pretty funny.
Jesus. I watched the nice
4.7 out of 10. That falls in
probably too high.
That falls into the that's all movie.
All movie?
All movie scale 4.7. So it's above average bad.
Okay.
It's not horrible.
I watched The Nice Guys on Netflix. Movie's fucking fantastic.
Who's in The Nice Guys?
It's Russell Crowe and Ryan Gosling. And
I like Russell Crowe.
They're both great. Ryan Gosling's fucking hilarious, but he's a private detective, and Russell Crowe, like, he gets paid to beat the shit out of people. Like, if a little girl's getting, like, followed by, like, a creepy guy, he'll just beat the shit out of him. And he gets paid for it. And Ryan Gosling's, like, the worst private detective ever. And he lives, with his daughter. And then they both, like, the guy, Russell Crowe, didn't take, like, a thing from this chick, and then she went missing. So then Ryan Gosling is, like, trying to find her, too. And so they end up teaming up. And the fucking scene. So the whole movie's based around, like, porn actresses.
Okay. Who was in there?
What do you mean?
Like, what porn actresses?
Oh, dude, it's from, like, the 70s. So it's, like,
vintage
made up.
section.
Yeah. So this one the one porn star ended up dead. And they're, like, that, like, all connects. It's, like, a mystery. It's pretty good. And there's this one scene where they're going to this porn party, like, with all the porn stars, like, it's this giant party in L.A., and Ryan Gosling's daughter sneaks in with them, and she goes, Dad, there's, like, whores here and stuff. And he goes, don't say and stuff. He goes, just say there's whores here. It's so funny. And then she was talking to this one, like, porn star, and she goes, they had us doing, like, anal and stuff. And the daughter goes, don't say and stuff. Just say they had us doing anal. It's fucking hilarious.
I will never forgive Ryan Gosling for taking 3 hours of my time watching that shitty Gray Man movie.
I didn't think that movie was that bad.
That movie sucked.
I didn't think it was that bad.
Knock off John Wick.
Yeah, that's all.
Knock off
was
Jason
supposed
Bourne.
to be.
But it wasn't.
Chris Evans was good.
Chris Evans was okay in it. That movie.
He was a psycho. He did a great job.
He did a great job. Just because of Chris Evans, I give that movie a 3.9.
Dude, and Ana de Armas, she's so hot.
Who?
The main chick in that.
Okay.
Ana de Armas.
It's all right.
She's hot as fuck. Boy. But she, I gave that movie, I think that movie's like a 5 or a 6.
I watched it sober, so
I didn't.
the movie fluctuates. If I watch a movie sober, I have to really like the
I
movie.
saw they just added Morbius onto Netflix. And so that's my next journey. I'm going to watch them, like, probably this weekend.
Watch it sober.
I can't.
You want to go to the movies together soon?
Yeah.
We'll do a movie review.
We still haven't seen Nope.
I know.
We got to see that one.
I heard mixed reviews on it.
I've heard very mixed.
You
I've heard
either
it's pretty
love it,
boring.
you love it, or you hate it.
Yeah.
It's like cocaine.
I want to watch that Bullet Train movie, too, where Brad Pitt's fighting a bunch of people. Like, he's on a train.
Dude, I don't want to see that.
Dude, it's probably so funny.
We got to go to the movies like we used to. Pick a random movie.
Yeah, we would just pick when we got in there.
Maybe I'll take like an eighth of shrooms. Every movie would be a 10.
I went and saw the Crawdads movie off an edible. It was such a great experience. The going to movies just so high.
Yeah,
It was awesome.
I want to be shit-faced and heckle it.
Dude, I was the loudest person in that movie theater. Like, everyone could hear me just fuck around with the popcorn for like half the movie.
I feel like that was just in your head. Like,
Yeah,
I'm being so loud.
Dude, yeah. Well, my girlfriend was next to me, and she's like, "Dude, you are being so loud." And I was like, "What do you mean?" I was
You're
like,
breathing heavy.
"It's like I'm just eating." I was eating and sipping on the slushy.
There was probably nothing in there the whole.
Oh, dude, yeah. I got to the point where she was like, "Okay, it's done."
She cut you off.
Yeah, I was sipping the bottle.
Got cut off of the movies.
I was sucking plastic at that point for fun.
You excited for next Friday?
Oh, Pusha?
We're going to see Pusha T in Rochester. So if this podcast ends suddenly, we got shot.
Yeah, it could happen. I went and saw, or I told my girlfriend I was going to see it yesterday, and she was like, Pusha T, do I know him? I was like, she's like, oh, thanks for the invite or something like that. And I was like, name 3 songs by him. And she goes,
She named Grindin'?
Grindin', yep.
Okay.
She said Grindin', sell drugs, get money. And I was like, okay. And then I Get the Bag. I was like, well, that's pretty much the premise of all of his music, but I don't think he's ever had
that would
a
have been
song directly named it.
That would have been a red flag if she would have got 3 Pusha T songs, right?
Yeah.
But it was tough.
But she knows Runaway, too.
Okay. It was tough still. The Ukraine put out the numbers of Russian troops and said, I put numbers on the board. That's so hard. We should have just sent him Giannis.
True.
Because he dominated the Ukraine the other day.
He was doing for Russia.
40 and 30.
The Queen died.
Yeah, R.I.P. That doesn't really do anything for me. She was my RB1 in fantasy football, though, so now I got to
That tweet was so funny.
Now I got to replace that.
I saw a tweet that said Betty White was closer on the battle pass to max it out, which was fucking hilarious.
Did the Queen really do anything?
Yeah, well, when she was younger. Now she's just old.
I saw a tweet and it said
she hated Irish people.
Yeah.
She hated Africans.
Yeah.
She hated Indians.
She did her best to try to take away from Josh Allen in Thursday Night Football.
Oh, dude, I think she would have loved watching him.
Yeah, but, I mean, yeah, he's not Irish.
Yeah, he is. His middle name's Patrick.
Well, then, yeah, she fucking hates him. She was rooting for Matthew.
Yeah, she was rooting for Matthew.
But
Elon Musk out there, quarterback over there.
But I did know she died before the BBC news. Huh. My Irish blood started pulsating like an Amber Alert. So I did have a pretty good heads up that something was wrong.
So, picture this. Okay, so Betty White was, I think, 2 or 3 years older than her.
She was 99, right?
Yeah, she was 99, and I think the Queen was 96.
96.
She was 96. So let's say they were both born the same year.
All right.
And they're in a boxing match.
Betty White cleans her up.
But they're both 90.
Betty White cleans her up.
And the Queen thinks that Betty White's black.
Closer fight. Betty White. She was
what round? 12 round.
Slugfest?
Yeah, 12 round. It's not going the distance, though.
I think
one's dying.
I think Queen Elizabeth's going to come out hot.
Yeah, she's going to be swinging.
Anytime a racist person fights, it's like they're fighting for their country.
Yeah.
They have a lot to lose.
Yeah.
But I think Betty White withers the storm and just
she made it longer. She's got more stamina.
Yeah, it's going to be like she's going to knock her down 3 times in the 7th, and Queen Elizabeth's corner is going to throw in the towel.
She's going to be dead by the 8th.
I will say, though, if Meghan Markle goes to the funeral, Queen Elizabeth will rise again.
There's a video of her choking.
She will rise again on the 3rd day. If that happens.
You mean on 9/11?
It's a good date for her to rise again. Not really a big fan of the Queen, though.
I didn't really know what she did.
I mean,
until I found out that she was super racist.
I mean, yeah.
That her husband might have been her cousin.
Yeah, they always keep it in the family.
They do keep it in the family, I think.
Which is a little weird.
I think that one guy that started dating, or that's married to Megan, whatever the fuck her name is.
Yeah.
I think that's why they all got pissed at him, because he went out of the family.
Yeah, which I'm not trying to fuck my cousins. I'll speak for myself. I'm not going to go out on a huge limb here.
Tom?
Maybe. Kid's got a crank. But
yeah.
Yeah, I don't really fuck with the royal family. I
don't know anything about them. I only knew that Prince Harry and the Queen.
They did have a Jeffrey Epstein type thing. They had this guy named Jimmy Savile, who was a radio host. Look it up.
Jimmy Savile?
Look up what he looks like.
Prince Philip looked good at the end too.
Yeah, he was involved with Prince Philip. He's the UK Jeffrey Epstein.
Was it Sawville?
Yeah.
Oh, there.
Look at him. He had his island before Epstein.
Holy shit.
Dude's the ugliest dude on the
He said he
planet.
was the most prolific sex offender in Britain's history.
Yeah. He was a radio show host and would bring kids on a boat to the island, and I think he would like kill the kids after.
Holy shit. He was a professional wrestler.
Was he really? I didn't know that.
He ran marathons until his late 70s.
But if I took a look at that dude, I wouldn't let my kids near him.
He was knighted.
Yeah, he was deeply involved in the royal family.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Alex Jones might have been right.
He probably was.
We stand with Alex Jones.
So he sexually assaulted staff and patients at a psychiatric hospital aged between 5 and 75 over several decades.
Yeah.
That's pretty wild.
Yep. Involved with the royal family, too. That's why when they showed that Queen thing, I just kneeled.
Ah, Prince Charles, yep. Diana, Prince Philip. Yeah, you weren't kidding.
I know. I'll rewatch the documentary on him.
What the there's a documentary?
There was one thing on YouTube. It was like a 30-minute video. I didn't make it the full 30 minutes.
Obviously, you never do.
No. 30 minutes is aiming for the moon and the stars.
Yeah, for real.
I shoot for a cool 10.
Um,
If anything's longer than 10 minutes, I kind of lose my attention if it's not a sports game.
Speaking of, how about them Bills, huh?
The Bills are back.
You think so?
And they didn't look that great.
They look good.
Just a lot of just errors, a lot of turnovers, silly plays. Ken Dorsey looked great.
Yeah, he called
That's
a
my
great
biggest
game.
takeaway from the
Called a
game.
great game. Von Miller's a beast is my biggest.
Yeah.
He would line up exactly on that little white guy every time and just blow by him.
He was. I'm convinced he's Cooper Kupp's twin.
What do you mean?
The other receivers,
Oh, yeah.
Savokranek.
Yeah. Those are the only two people Matt Stafford threw to.
I know. It was like that chart from Family Guy. Like,
Yeah, I said that.
okay, yep. It was that chart he was going off for the throw. He hates Allen Robinson.
Hates him.
His elbow is fucked up still.
His elbow's terrible. I tried to say that in the group chat, but nobody listened.
We were just arguing about Cole Beasley.
When he threw that fucking pass, the deep ball, it just landed nowhere near anybody. I was like, yeah, he probably isn't good.
Yeah, he's done, though.
But he needs Tommy John surgery.
Rams don't.
McVay, dude, he went to the team doctor. They told him to get an operation done. He went to his personal doctor. They told him to get an operation done. He went to McVay. McVay said, play. And Matt Stafford's like, I can play.
Rams don't make the playoffs.
Bobby
this year.
Wagner, washed.
He's good.
All pregame, they talked about how good he was going to be. Josh Allen literally dunked on him in the end zone.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But he had an alright game.
No, he's washed.
He's on my one fantasy team.
Why?
He was on my
He's washed. Matt Stafford's washed. And
Cam Akers stinks.
no, it's not his fault. No running back has ever come back from an Achilles injury, ever.
I know, but
Robinson's
still.
next.
Yeah, he is. He's in the spin cycle in the washing
Dude, he
machine.
threw that fucking pass 5 yards back at him. That fucked him.
Yeah.
His one catch.
Didn't even count as a catch behind the line of
Yeah.
scrimmage. So 3 carries, 0 yards.
He was pulling Reggie Bush out there.
Yeah, there's a reason he dipped in fantasy football like the 8th round.
Yeah, I'm playing the guy in the guillotine started him against me.
Yeah. I have him forever in a league.
That's terrible.
I traded for him in a dynasty league. But I got Henderson Jr. in that trade.
So the guy in the guillotine that had Cam Akers, this is his remaining team. Trey Lance, Aaron Jones, Devontae, Sutton, Gesicki, Bobby Trees, Baltimore's D, and Prater.
it's not horrible.
No, but the other person that's in trouble had Singletary start yesterday.
Well, Wake had Allen Robinson.
Oof. So this one guy
Someone had Stafford, too.
Yeah, the guy at Stafford has Javonte Williams, Barkley, Cooks, Cooper, Hawkinson, McKissick, Dallas D, and Young Hoku.
Yeah.
Not good.
It should be the only league we talk about. Guillotine football.
Yeah. Well, this other guy's in trouble. He's got Tannehill, Henry. He had Singletary go.
yeah, it's not.
T.
Good.
Higgins, Mooney,
Well, T. Higgins.
Kittle. Kittle's not playing.
He's got T. Higgins.
Claypool,
Yeah, it's not.
Green Bay's D, and Gould.
That's
And
not
his
good.
backup tight end is also not playing this week.
That's bad.
Yeah, so he's got no tight end.
Cole Beasley wouldn't have. He would have caught that ball.
He wouldn't have caught the touchdown, and he also couldn't return punts like Jamison Crowder did all fucking game. And Jamison Crowder also made 2 incredible catches.
Yeah, but he didn't come back for the football in the second pick.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know. Was very off.
He would have caught that slant. You were on the ropes in the
Dude,
first
he
half,
had
though.
he can't get yak.
Yeah, I know.
Jamison Crowder got a lot of
He
yak.
just catches and falls down.
Yeah. Jamison Crowder caught a lot of yak, and Isaiah McKenzie caught a touchdown in the slot. Beasley had like 3 touchdowns last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That first half, he would have helped.
It doesn't matter. We won by 21.
I will say, though, Isaiah McKenzie's doing the gender reveal.
Yeah, that's
After
tough.
the touchdown was hard, banking on that.
Yeah, they tweeted him, and they're like, what would you have done if you didn't catch a touchdown? He said, we'll never know.
Oh, that's the Kanye.
Yeah.
They say, what would you have done if you would have never won this award? Guess we'll never know.
I just watched the Diggs video going around when he was on the Vikings of them asking, like, who on the team would you not let date your daughter?
Yeah.
And every player said Diggs, and he goes, I'm a great guy.
And then who would you want to date your daughter? They all said Adam Thielen.
Yeah.
Then they asked Diggs, and he said someone on the team, and they go, why him? Like, he's nice. And he goes, because he's ugly.
Yeah, he goes, he's ugly.
Fill in the blank. Leave it.
And Diggs is he's a clown. I watched on their Bills TikTok, they did like Isaiah McKenzie pretended to be a Madden adjusted mint guy.
Mm.
He was talking to Diggs. He's like, what'd you drip at? He was like, you know I'm the drippiest guy here. I did this by accident. And then he was like, your shoes are our finish line. He was like, those are top of the line mom shoes.
Yeah, Diggs is.
He said, what about your hairline? He goes, could be better. He's like, it's not bushy as your beard, though.
Diggs top 3 receiver in football.
Yeah, easily.
Gabe Davis sick, too.
I told everybody.
I know, you were right.
That's what I was hoping to hear. He had 15 points.
You were right. I will say for the record, I loved getting Gabe Davis in fantasy in like the 4th round.
I got him with the first pick in the 3rd round of the or his last pick in the 2nd round of the guillotine.
Just to make him a 2nd round pick.
Yeah.
That's not bad though.
He's a good pick.
He wouldn't have made it.
I went Jonathan Taylor and then Gabe Davis and Herbert.
He wouldn't have made it back to you.
No, he wouldn't have.
I struggled getting made out. That's a 4-letter word.
Spell it.
XT minus sign, and you put the put an exponent on it.
I have no idea. We're gonna have to ask Andrew. Andrew, is that right? He goes, what?
That's a yes.
He had Peaky Blinders cleats too.
I know. On the day the queen died.
That's true.
That's hard.
Well, good. Fuck her.
Gabe Davis put her in the coffin.
Someone had to.
Jalen Ramsey overrated. Another takeaway from the game.
Yeah, he got bitched up and down the field.
He got his face fucked too by Josh Allen.
Some guys get all the luck.
Allen stiff arming that dude is still hard.
Yeah. They're like, they asked Singletary, they're like, do you ever get nervous when Josh gets hit when he's running? He goes, no, he gets up laughing every single time.
He loves getting hit.
I know, it's weird.
Like, I feel like in the bedroom, like,
Britt Wells is whipping the shit out of him.
yeah, she like tackles him on the bed and slaps him, and he giggles and goes up and makes breakfast. Like, I think that's how that's why he doesn't have a kid.
Yeah, probably. You ever see him chug that pounder?
Yeah.
It looked like just a normal beer in his hand.
Yeah, well, that's in fairness, that's 70,000 people before a game.
Yeah. He's a king.
Dude, the Monday night game is going to be electric.
Yeah.
You going?
Well,
You want to
who's their number one? Titans' number 1 receiver is Bobby Trees, right?
Yeah, I don't know if he's healthy, so it'd be Traylon Burks. Burks is sick. I got him in a couple leagues.
You have the worst fantasy team I've ever read in my entire life.
No.
Yeah.
I killed the draft. I got hammered, though. I had to wake up the next day and relook at my team.
It was bad.
I didn't love it the next day.
I would never love that team. I would put that team in the closet and fucking tell it should have been aborted.
I would put it in the closet and tell it come out when you're ready, and it'll come out in a couple weeks.
Huh?
You get it?
Yeah, I got it.
You get it? So T. Higgins better than Mike Evans.
No.
We could agree on that.
Nope, not agreeing on that.
In fairness, in the fourth, I was gonna take Gabe Davis, and he went 2 picks before me. So
Well, you're an idiot. That's why he's a first-round pick.
you got to take Josh at some point, right? First.
Did you take Josh? No, your quarterback's Lamar Jackson. Dumb fuck.
What are you trying to say?
Josh Allen is a better quarterback than Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, I got Lamar in the 5th.
Yeah,
a
so
good
what do you
value.
mean we have to get Josh in the 3rd?
But I'm saying if you take Gabe in the 2nd, you got to get Josh in the 1st.
What?
Yeah.
Take Gabe in the 1st.
Yeah.
Take Josh in the 2nd.
Yeah, fair enough. As long as you get them both.
Yeah.
I did try trading for Josh Allen right after the draft.
I wish I had him in the league. I had him last year.
I offered Lamar, T. Higgins.
Did you know his mom's his agent? It's the
Who?
funniest shit. Lamar.
Dude, she is dropping the ball big time.
Well, I guess he's his own agent, but his mom helps.
She is
like a
not
co-agent?
not helping well. The fact that
They didn't get it done. It's official.
all these quarterbacks are signing like crazy deals, and the Ravens not.
Who are
signing.
they paying?
That's actually a good question. Someone on defense, probably.
Didn't they just get a good lineman? They have Campbell, Clay. No,
He's old as shit.
yeah.
It would have to be Marlon Humphrey. They pay.
I don't think it's Humphrey. It's a lineman. I think.
I think you're right. They get the one dude from the Chiefs.
Yeah, that's who it is.
So they got him. So they're paying linemen, and they're not paying any running backs, no receivers.
Nope.
I don't know if Mark Andrews signed a bigger deal.
He hasn't, I don't think. Not a crazy one.
Did you see what one reporter said? That they would trade Lamar.
For Tyler Huntley?
And then sign Huntley to 3 years, $60 million. That's $2 million a year more than they're giving Lamar Jackson for this 1 year.
Would you do it?
No. I think Lamar's actually good.
I like Lamar.
He's not going to win a Super Bowl good, but just when it's colder weather and you have to, like, put some zip on the ball. But he's still good.
No, he is.
Still a top 5 quarterback in
Yeah.
football.
He deserves to be paid more than Kyler Murray.
I was going to say I'd take him over Kyler.
guy-
Kyler runs like an angry
The guy's got
toddler.
cartoon noises going behind him every time he runs.
And you see his stats when Call of Duty comes out?
It's so funny.
Yeah.
Speaking of Call of Duty, this is a great segue.
Perfect.
In 2024, COD said they're going to focus on the Iraq War. And I saw a tweet that said George Bush is going to be in the Battle Pass. And it was so fucking funny.
So how's it going to start? We're going to blame them for 9/11.
We're going to watch 9/11 happen for sure.
And then we're going to lie to the American people and say
I hope there's a mission where we kill Pat Tillman.
That's like the that's like the Family Guy. Like,
Yeah, shoot Pat Tillman.
As soon as they come over the bushes, you shoot them. So I shoot Pat Tillman.
No.
Had him repeat it 6 times. All right, I got you. Where's Pat Tillman?
I just watched this clip from Family Guy where he was like a doctor, and the two parents were like getting an ultrasound done, and they were like, wait, don't say the gender. We want it to be a surprise. He goes, okay, well, it's not breathing.
It's so hard.
It's so
They
funny.
got the best clips on the planet.
Dude, they might. Were you smoking crack in the living room? It's a great one.
He was trying to quit drinking.
Yeah, so he moved to crack.
So what are we going to do? We're going to try and drill for oil in the Middle East in the new Call of Duty?
I have no idea. But I just saw that.
Say it's because of 9/11, then go get oil?
Yeah, shoot Pat Tillman.
If it makes gas cheaper.
Yeah,
Fuck
whatever.
it. I'm tired of paying $4 a gallon.
It doesn't matter. Everything's going to be helicopters and boats anyway.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe on Mars.
Read a book.
No.
Yeah.
I'm good on the whole book
I
thing.
know you read Harry Potter.
I did. I got a couple read to me, but I did read some.
How many black people are in Harry Potter?
One that I could think of off the top of my head. You were expecting me to say 0.
Who's the one?
There was that one dude. Fuck. He's from Ravenclaw or Hufflepuff. Totally not important in the film or the books whatsoever, but there is one.
How many trans were there?
J.K. Rowling wrote it, so somewhere in the negatives.
Voldemort might have been trans.
Yeah,
it's my theory.
He's definitely
starting now.
He's definitely non-binary.
He's definitely non-binary.
Non-binary at least, 100%.
Yeah, for sure. They them in the Instagram bio.
Yeah. It's so sad though that the whole plot starts out that he can't kill a baby. That they can't kill a baby.
I guess. I mean,
how sad?
Why
is
would
that?
you want to?
But he tried to. He tried. They them tried to kill a baby.
Yes.
And couldn't do it.
No. 'Cause they were too weak.
That's sad.
I mean, the whole like collection of movies and books is just based upon Voldemort trying to beef with high schoolers.
Yeah.
No matter how you spin it.
Call me crazy. I would have just killed the baby, then sold the high schoolers drugs and alcohol
and cigarettes,
and I would have been cool.
There's this guy on Twitter. His name's Mad Dog. Shout out to Mad Dog. He's a Cowboys fan. I have no idea what this guy looks like. But he was in the military.
He's tall, I guess.
Yeah, and he's got kids. That's as far as I know. But so he's a Cowboys fan. He always sends me shit like just trolling about Josh and the Bills. And then I send him the picture of Dak Prescott having sex on the boat. And he, what the fuck was he going to say? I forgot where I was going with this.
At least their quarterback fucks, though.
Yeah.
A couple quarterbacks don't.
Oh, but he always is like, so he's a lot older than me. So he always be like, how many Super Bowls the Bills got? And like, I wasn't alive for any of those games. And I was like, you were selling cigarettes to high schoolers at that time.
He was. Oh, Josh Giddey in the NBA, virgin.
He's a virgin?
Yeah.
How do you know?
Saw it on a tweet.
No way. I'm going to look that up.
It's probably, he went to Notre Dame, right?
No, he's from Spain or something. Dude, it's Cox Sources.
I believe it.
Cox Sources is his source on who if Josh Giddey's a virgin or not.
I saw it on the feed. Definitely reliable. I get all my news from...
Someone said respect him.
I get all my news from Cox Sources and Ballsack Sports. Two very reliable media outlets.
Then someone replied this. It's DJ Academics.
I hate DJ Academics.
You love DJ Academics.
No, I do not.
Yeah, you do.
No.
Remember when Kylie Jenner posted that picture of her at her pool?
We got fat material for the whole summer. Who needs an OnlyFans? That's weird for a 40-year-old dude to put out. Like, you're 40. Start a family.
It's ridiculous. LeBron tweeted about how good Josh Allen was.
Well, yeah, they met. Two goats.
This guy tweeted the Browns of Cleveland really passed on Josh Allen twice. Life-changing fumble. And then LeBron said, please don't do this. Josh Allen is so good, man.
I don't know who good man is, but I love them both. Does that make you like LeBron more? Jacob.
What? Yeah. I was reading about Myles Garrett and Baker. It says, Myles Garrett says Baker Mayfield after the Panthers trade, the QB texted him and said how much he appreciated the time they spent together.
Yeah.
And Myles Garrett didn't answer.
Oh.
And he said, I didn't really have much to say. I didn't know how to reply to it, so I didn't.
Well, I did just lock in more bets for the future.
I'm taking the Panthers.
Panthers over 6.5 games.
I'm taking them to win it, that game.
No, I took them. I'm taking season bets.
No.
So that way I could pay at the end of the year.
The bookie?
Yeah. They wouldn't let me put
Is the bookie non-binary as well?
Him.
Okay.
I asked.
Okay, good.
But Panthers over 6.5 games is a lock.
I think the Bears at 6.5 games to lock too to win. I think they would go 7.
They stopped
7,
after
10.
my first Sean McDermott bet. I think they canceled that bet. I have 25 to win 625.
That's pretty good.
Whoa, what the hell? Oh, the only bet I did last night was the Seahawks under 5.5 games for the year. They suck.
They are bad. They might be the worst team in football.
I got 50 to win 55. What else do I have? Packers under every game.
You see what Nick Wright tweeted? Does Nick Wright's football take so bad that it wipes his basketball takes from you?
I mean, I don't even like Nick Wright's basketball takes. Even though he's pro LeBron, I don't like Nick Wright.
So he tweeted yesterday. Hold on. He tweeted after the first half. In the first half, Josh Allen's favorably compared to Tom Brady post-snap. Peyton Manning pre-snap and a postseason where he didn't even make the conference title game was called the best ever. His team scored 1 touchdown on 5 possessions and had 2 picks.
1 pick was clearly not his fault.
Yeah. And then he tweeted, gotta say, pretty solid second half football for the Bills.
Oh, he didn't double down. He could have. I will say I listened to 10 minutes of the Colin Cowherd podcast, and before you hate, I actually liked what he said.
No, yeah, he's been getting better.
You know what he said about Josh Allen?
I love his fucking analogies. They come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
This is like a little girl selling bubble gum to my house. Yes, I'll take that. That's like how all of his analogies are.
Peyton Manning is like Starbucks.
Yeah. You want it every day, but you're going to shit your brains out.
Tom Brady is like Tim Hortons, more reliable.
Yeah, that's how he
Better
is.
lines.
Dude,
but he compared Josh Allen to Giannis.
Yeah.
Where he said, what did he say? For a while, it was LeBron and KD's league, and that's like Mahomes and them. But he goes, after a while, the dude that's more physically dominant
there you go.
will dominate the league.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I appreciate the take, and your brother probably got hard to that comparison.
I will as well. I also am.
My erection's been
But you still think LeBron's the best player in basketball right now, right?
LeBron.
You rolled your eyes, dude. You can't even see on this shirt.
You want my top 5?
Yes. In order.
Okay. This is going to be very controversial.
Oh, God.
LeBron.
No way.
KD.
No way.
KD's not bad.
No way.
LeBron.
No.
KD still.
No.
1 more year, KD.
No, he's not bad.
Giannis. Can I put Giannis at 3?
No.
Luka Doncic at 4.
Okay.
Marvin Bagley at 5.
Like, is that for real?
Top 5.
That's so bad.
I'm sticking to my guns.
You're
Who'd I leave out?
Your fifth place guy
average 17 and 10. Final 5 games.
He hasn't played more than 25 minutes in a season in his career.
He'll get there.
He's 5 years into his career. Is he Jordan Love?
I'm not backing down. I mean, Skip Bayless has his guys. I got he had Tebow. I have Marvin Bagley.
Dude, that fucking guy, Nick Adams has Tebow. Did you read that guy's fantasy football picks?
He has Tebow?
Dude,
they wouldn't let me draft Tebow.
I tried to draft Tebow too.
He's not on ESPN formats.
No, he's not.
So, Emily, I will take a stand here to put Tebow on the ESPN fantasy football.
So, this guy, Nick Adams.
I don't know who he is.
He is a writer for like Donald Trump.
Related to Amy Adams?
No.
Who played Amelia Earhart in a movie?
I didn't see that movie. I know Amy Adams from probably every other movie she's ever been in. So anyway, this is his fantasy. He wrote a column, like a blog thing for fantasy football before the season started. This was who you should take in fantasy football with your picks. Ready?
Okay.
Number 1, Cooper Kupp. There's absolutely no debate about who the best wide receiver is in football. Everyone with a half a brain knows that Cooper Kupp is the top dog.
Fair.
Matt Stafford and Cooper Kupp have an elite connection, and all drafters should expect more of the same. And he's worthy of first round pick.
He's naming white people only, isn't he?
Second round pick, Hunter Renfro. The former Clemson standout and devout Christian athlete is elite in every aspect of the game. Even with over 100 catches, 1,000 yards, and 9 touchdowns last season, Renfro is still being overlooked in fantasy by all the woke fantasy football experts. Take it from a real expert. Hunter Renfro is worthy of a late first or early second round selection. All leagues.
You know what's shitty right now?
What?
Is in our league we talk about, we got to stick to one league. We'll stick with the guillotine.
Yeah.
Those are both my wide receivers.
Yep. Let's continue the trend here. If you want to win this season, drafting Hunter Renfro early is a must. 3. Ready? Adam Thielen. It's unfortunate that Adam Thielen has been overlooked his entire career due to his strong Christian background, but this ranking was a no-brainer. All right, well, anyway, they moved on. Tight ends. Number 1, Travis Kelsey. Travis Kelsey hails from one of the most patriotic and godly bloodlines in the NFL today.
I don't like the way you keep saying elite and godly.
There's been no question Kelsey's status is the most consistently productive tight end in the NFL. That's true.
Yeah, but he's...
After 6 consecutive years with over 1,000 yards, Kelsey was excited to meet President Trump, and anyone who would be excited to have Kelsey on their fantasy team.
The top 3 tight ends in football are white.
Ready for number 2? This is the second tight end.
Okay.
It's
Dalton
not,
Schultz.
No, it's not Dalton Schultz, and it's not Mark Andrews. It is Tim Tebow. Tebow would be a clear-cut tight end 1 or QB 1 if not for the NFL's anti-God agenda.
Okay.
Tebow's potential for production is too high to miss out on a chance to stash him out of your roster in the event the NFL ends their anti-Tebow.
So is he trolling? Is this
Wait.
just a...
No, this guy, he's serious.
Okay, so...
This is his number 1 team in the NFL, his favorite team. Ready?
Oh, let me guess it.
He listed them... Oh, go ahead. You guess.
Who's got the whitest team in America?
The Vikings, but it's not the Vikings.
Washington.
It is the Washington, but he listed them as the Redskins, and this came out 2 weeks ago.
That's where I thought it would be.
And we want to know why.
Carson Wentz.
No. Alpha male Jack Del Rio is a fearless patriot and a fearless play caller. The Redskins defense will be without Chase Young. This is exact quotes. They are the Commanders. That's how I refer to them. I'm not racist. This guy
I call
is.
them Washington football team.
Yeah. The Redskins defense will be without Chase Young, but Del Rio's no-nonsense approach and innovative scheme will allow the Redskins defense to thrive even while shorthanded. Del Rio's impassioned support of Donald Trump has his defense fired up to dominate in 2022. Del Rio's 100% for America, and I am 100% sold on the Redskins defense.
Do you think
Players to avoid: Jalen Hurts and Kyler Murray. There is only 2. He also tweeted, this was just 6 days ago he tweeted this.
Okay.
Here's the picture he used.
Donald Trump did tweet he's in peak physical form.
Donald Trump has a more powerful serve than Andy Roddick, a better backhand than Roger Federer, and a more swagger than Andre Agassi in his prime. The tennis world needs to spend less time talking about Serena Williams and more time appreciating the greatness of Donald Trump.
Dude, what does he look like?
Nick Adams?
Yeah, show me a picture of Nick Adams so I can make fun of him. Look at that ugly fuck.
Yep. Let's go down his tweets.
That dude hasn't had sex until he was 43 years old.
I still don't
And he
think
paid
has.
for it. I hate the pro. Either side of the fence on politics, I hate both of their stands.
Yeah. I mean, dude, this guy just made a list full of white people to draft in fantasy. I'm trying to find his full fucking list.
Oh, my God. Fuck Nick Adams. Fuck,
Here you go.
Jacob Wall, too. Fuck him.
You know what? You might retweet this. Ready?
Yeah.
Major announcement, all caps. I will not be watching the NFL game tonight because the Bills fired Cole Beasley due to his conservative Christian values. Now he's being blackballed by the entire league for defending his right to choose what is injected into his body. Boycott for Beasley.
Boycott. That's a tough hashtag, though.
He didn't hashtag it.
All right, never mind.
He just carefully spaced out the entire tweet.
I don't like people who do that. Run-on sentences should be in tweets. We're not writing fucking letters.
Yeah. I mean, all those tweets that I'm just scrolling by have just been from yesterday.
Oh, so he was fired up yesterday.
I'm trying to... Yeah.
He had one drink with white rum only. You think he's ever drinking dark liquor?
So this is also part of his...
Do you think he's ever drinking dark liquor?
No.
White rum, white Zinfandel.
He's probably had a lot of UV blue and Fireball.
No, it's got to say white before.
Yeah.
White Ziff, white rum.
White wine.
Vodka.
Carson Wentz is also one of his second QB. Carson has looked right at home with the Redskins this preseason and will have a benefit of a Christian-centered offseason. An elite weapon in Terry McLaurin and an elite defense led by Jack Del Rio winning the field position battle.
Why hasn't he talked about Zach Wilson? Is it not a Christian value to hook up with MILFs?
Oh, I found the official guide. Hold on.
Oh,
we got the link. Link.
Dude, it's sad that in a lot of my leagues I have Cooper Kupp.
So he posted this August 30th.
Yeah.
Quarterbacks. So he is okay. He did his top 10 and his sleepers and his ones to avoid. Ready?
Yeah. So he would be the.
I want to go through this entire thing, to be honest.
He would be the easiest person to win fantasy football.
Number 1, Kirk Cousins. Pro Trump, pro touchdown. Kirk Cousins will be a beneficiary of a revamped offensive scheme that will put the ball in the air more often than in recent seasons. Expect big things from the Cousins-Thielen combination. No Jefferson.
No, the
Wentz.
second or consensus numbers are 2 wide receiver in football.
Yeah.
None of that. Just right to Adam Thielen.
Yep. Then there's Wentz. I read that. Then there's Aaron Rodgers. The loss of Devontae Adams may be slightly setback for Packers offense, but expect another MVP caliber for a healthy, focused immune.
So he wears camo jerseys to football games, right? 100%. He's a camo
Number
jersey
5,
guy.
he has Josh Allen. He says,
Okay.
Allen is a complete package and can be a cornerstone of your squad. Losing Cole Beasley certainly stings and will stifle the Bills' offensive potential, but the proud Christian Josh Allen will be able to overcome it and still provide elite fantasy production. That's how you and Triggs sound.
Number 5, we do not sound like
Yep,
that.
you guys are obsessed.
We're not saying pro-Christian.
Nope, you guys are saying losing Cole Beasley.
I just want to slot
stifle
receiver
the Bills.
I did not say stifle.
Okay, so I'm just gonna.
Is there any black quarterbacks?
There is no black quarterbacks in his top 10. I mean, Tua's 10.
What?
He's Hawaiian. There's
Over
no
Lamar.
black quarterbacks.
What does he say about Tua? He's Christian, but like
I'm predicting the
Christian?
Dolphins' offense will take a leap this year, not because of overrated Tyreek Hill, but because of Tua Tagovailoa. Tua is a great Christian.
He's throwing to Mike Gesicki.
A great
too.
friend of President Donald Trump. It will be a great quarterback option for your fantasy team.
Didn't say anything about Mike Gesicki.
These are his sleepers. Ready?
All right.
Tim Tebow,
Okay.
Taysom Hill, Malik Willis, Joe Flacco, Patrick Mahomes, Jimmy G, and Lamar. I hope all of them succeed. Oh, no. Wait, those are sleepers. Well, Pat Mahomes not being in the top 10. Putting Tua over Pat. Okay, players to avoid: Jalen Hurts, Kyler Murray, Ryan Tannehill, Joe Burrow, and Russell Wilson. Additional comments.
Isn't Russell Wilson like the most Christian quarterback in the NFL right now? He was a born-again virgin.
Who?
Russell Wilson.
Yeah, he's super Christian. Joe Burrow tragically went woke. Now watch him struggle in 2022. A wise man once said, everything woke turns to shit.
What wise man ever said that?
I don't know.
He didn't cite his sources.
Oh my God. Dude, listen to his top 10 running backs. Ready? So they're all... So I'm not going to read everything about them. But his top 10 is
Peyton
McCaffrey.
Hillis.
No, McCaffrey, Jonathan Taylor, Zeke. Zeke at 3 is terrible.
Zeke.
Najee, Derrick Henry, James Conner, ETN, Nick Chubb, Aaron Jones. 10 is where it gets interesting. Rex Burkhead. Burkhead will be the only bright spot in what figures to be he is not starting.
No, Damian Pierce was.
Yes, they already came out and said it. Burkhead has quietly been one of the league's most underrated running backs since being a 6th-round pick in 2013. I'm excited to see what we can do with a greater role. Sleepers. Breece Hall, Tony Pollard, J.K. Dobbins, Lamar Jackson.
Oh, no.
Players to avoid: Dalvin Cook, Kareem Hunt, Alvin Kamara, Saquon Barkley, and Joe Mixon.
I know where he's going with Nixon and all.
So here we go. Here's with our additional comments. This is what we came down here for. Only place Kareem Hunt should be playing football is in a prison rec field. It's a disgrace that someone as violent as Hunt is granted privilege to earn millions, while great patriots like Peyton Hillis and Tony Gerhardt had their careers cut short to extreme bias. Peyton Hillis was a fullback.
Yeah, he had one good year and was on a Madden cover.
Yeah, he was
that
a
was
fullback,
the
though.
last good year of Madden, I will say that.
Yeah, it was a good year. Alvin Kamara should be expelled from the NFL for punching an innocent man 8 times during the offseason. Violent thugs should have no place earning millions in any sporting league. Do not draft Kamara and thank Nick Adams later. Joe Mixon should be in jail for assaulting a woman. Only a beta male would resort to laying his hands on a female. Stay away from Mixon in your draft. It's only a matter of time before.
Wait, what's this dude's name?
Nick Adams.
I bet you I can find something on Nick Adams.
Dalvin Cook allegedly assaulted, battered, and falsely imprisoned his former girlfriend. Stay far away from this train wreck of a person. So wide receivers, right? Now we go.
Yeah.
Cooper Kupp at 1, 2 Hunter Renfro, 3 M Thielen, 4 Keenan Allen. Oh my God. Ready?
Yeah.
Keenan Allen at 4. When healthy, there is no more consistent in fantasy than Keenan Allen. And with Herman throwing the ball, there's a lot to like about Allen's chances of another big season with the Chargers. Hopefully the rampant homelessness and crime in the liberal hellscape that is Los Angeles doesn't distract Allen too much.
He did say kids should be raised like Kyle Rittenhouse instead of like Taylor Swift, if that makes sense. He's born in Australia.
He's got Braxton Berrios going over Justin Jefferson.
I mean, I'm not taking anything this dude says seriously. He's an
Dude,
author.
listen to Justin Jefferson. Ready? The greatest moment in Justin Jefferson's career when he shook hands with President Trump after winning the national title at LSU. While he didn't bond with the 45th president to the extent that Jamar Chase did, it was still a notable connection that sent shockwaves throughout the sports world. President Trump inspired Jefferson to have one of the best starts to an NFL career for any wide receiver, and you can expect that inspiration to continue in the upcoming season.
Oh, you see what he tweeted last year at the Super Bowl? This dude's got big ears. He could probably hear us.
Yeah.
He said Ted Nugent, Kid Rock, and Lee Greenwood would put on a better halftime show than these hoodlums.
That's hilarious. But so these are sleepers for wide receivers. Alec Pierce, Cole Beasley, Chris Olive, Britton Covey, and Lamar Jackson. And then players to avoid, he's got D-Hop, OBJ, Mike Evans, Chase Claypool, and Michael Thomas.
Well, Chase Claypool's, he's right on Poole.
Yeah, he is. Ready for his comments about them? D-Hop should be banned from the NFL for doing steroids and also flipping off a caravan of peaceful and patriotic Trump supporters. Do not draft Hopkins if you want to win your fantasy league this season.
He has a book called Retaking America. Look at this guy.
Michael Thomas... I know. Michael Thomas went woke. That's why he's unable to stay healthy over the last 2 seasons. Philadelphia has been raving about Britton Covey. He has Deshaun Jackson-like potential. Oh, I found his tight ends.
I hate Nick Adams.
He did. The only not white tight end he has in his list is Kyle Pitts.
Oh, I hate Nick Adams.
Yeah, so his defenses go Redskins is what he called them.
He'll continue calling them that.
They tweeted, and then number 2 is the Jaguars. He put, Saxonville is back, Josh Allen, parentheses, the real one, and no. Number 1 overall pick, Trayvon Walker, look poised to wreak havoc opposing quarterbacks. Urban Meyer laid the foundation for an elite defense, and new coaching staff looks well suited to continue the work Urban started.
I'm surprised you mentioned a dude named Trayvon, given his political stance.
Number 3 is the Bills. Although the Bills would not still be chasing their first Super Bowl win if President Trump had been allowed to buy their franchise, the Bills' defense will be good enough to keep them in contention for this year's championship. Niners.
I can't
Steelers.
hear about this dude anymore.
You love it.
I hate this guy. I hate all like political figures like this.
Oh, here you go. Additional comments for defenses. Trayvon Diggs is one of the worst cornerbacks in the NFL today, and the Cowboys' defense will be torched in the passing game as a result. The Rams' defense is spearheaded by violent thug Aaron Donald. If justice is served and Donald is arrested, the Rams' defense will be among the worst in the league.
I hate this dude. I'll go on record.
Take your Cole Beasley back. You don't want him anymore, because this guy does.
I'll go on record here. I hope this dude kills himself.
All right, there's good closing thoughts.